Julian's adoptive parents used to own a business in this area. When we were all forced to leave the town, there were lots of things they didn't have time to take with them, so... Shouldn't be too hard to locate his treasure. Let's start by looking over there.
So, I just wanted to make this short video about this new game, Honkai Star Rail. This is a weeb game. I'm not a weeb, but since it's really popular, I just wanted to try it, and I kind of got into it. Anyway, what's this video is about? I'm currently on the very first planet. It's a snowy planet. I just wanted to point out that there are quite a few Slavic Russian references on this first planet. I don't know why is that. Well, maybe because the planet is like snowy and it's cold and like, you know, Siberia, Russia, blah blah blah. Maybe because of that, maybe something else. But anyway, so about these references. So this city you arrive at, it's called Belobog, right? This is the first planet, Jarilo or Yarilo. The planet is, you know, this is a reference to a Slavic pagan god, Yarila, and that was a god of the sun god. So this is like number one. Then you arrive at the city. The city is called Belobog, like I said. So the city is called Belobog. Belobog is another Slavic Russian god. It's god of I think god of light or something like that. God of luck and happiness, something like that. I don't know. It's actually pretty obscure because the Slavic mythology, ancient mythology, pagan mythology is not really so well known as Greek mythology or Roman mythology. So that's number two. And then there's this character. You meet him while doing the story quest. It's a robot. It's called Svarog. Svarog is another Slavic Russian god. It's a blacksmith god. I think it was one of the main gods in Slavic mythology, Eastern Slavic mythology. So I have this legendary character. She's called Clara, and she uses that robot Svarog. Another reference is a few characters, they have Russian names. There's this character, she's a healer, Natasha, that's a Russian name. And then there's another character, Bronya. Bronya, well, in Russian it means Bronya. Well, you can translate it as armor, basically. Armor is, well, yeah, armor. Just armor. And then there's a an NPC character called Oleg, or Oleg. That's another Russian name. So here you go. Quite a few references, I'd say. I haven't been to other planets. I suppose this is the thing for the very first planet. So with all the hatred towards Russia nowadays, this game actually has, doesn't show it. That's a good thing, I suppose. Well, Chinese made it, so... What about the game itself? Well, it's made by the same people who made Genshin Impact. I never played that game, but it is really, really popular. Also, as you know. I never touched it. I wanted to try it, but I never touched it. Why? Because I'm not a weeb. I'm not a fan of anime characters, etc., etc. But, I just... This one, I decided to try it. It's not bad. If you ignore this, teenage weeb world, it's a decent game. It's like reminds me of one of those Final Fantasy games, JRPGs. Yes, this is a gacha game, but I think you can play it absolutely normally without spending anything, because I think you can finish the main story without spending any money with the characters you get just by playing it. And you can also get lucky and get a few really good legendary characters and some other legendary shit. So if you haven't tried it yet, I think you can give it a try. No one is going to force you to play it, but I think it can grab you, or it may not grab you. It's a really relaxing game. If you don't want to, try hard and do some serious shit, this is the game. It can provide a challenge, but at the same time, it's not that obnoxiously hard like some other games. And like I said, the writing is on the young adult or teenage level, some shit like that, because the character is obviously a teenager. But you can ignore that, because some characters they're pretty good. Not all characters are teenagers. And characters pretty good written for what they are. And it has humor, I would say different layers of humor. some jokes are, you know, not for kids and not for youngsters, but most jokes are, like I said, at teenage level. So another thing, one of the first characters you get, and he's a part of the story, is this guy Dan Hang. Obviously, that's a Chinese themed character. That's what I wanted to say. And that's all for now. Obviously, there are millions of different videos about this game already. It was released at the end of April, I think, so this is a pretty fresh game, but it's really popular, as far as I can tell. Okay, don't forget to subscribe, and until next time.